climate change does not affect everyone equally. Around the world, women and gender-diverse people are facing the harshest impacts of climate and nature-related crises. Floods, droughts, heatwaves, and food shortages hit them harder, and recovery is often far more difficult. These climate shocks deepen existing inequalities and threaten livelihoods, health, and safety. For many women, climate change is not just an environmental issue. It is a daily struggle for survival, dignity, and security. COP30 world leaders have a critical opportunity. They can address the climate crisis and gender inequality together. A key step is the creation of a new gender action plan that places gender equality at the heart of climate action. Gender justice is not a side issue. It is central to effective climate solutions. Former UN High Commissioner for Human Rights Mary Robinson emphasized that gender-responsive action strengthens mitigation, adaptation, resilience, and community leadership. She also warned against attempts to weaken agreed language on gender, calling it part of a wider backlash against women that threatens both rights and climate ambition. According to Mary Robinson, gender equality is not an add-on to climate policy. It is a measure of how effective that policy truly is. When women and gender-diverse people are at the table, climate solutions become stronger, more inclusive, and more lasting. 10 years after the Paris Agreement, many feel discouraged. The climate crisis is accelerating while action remains dangerously slow. Governments continue approving new fossil fuel projects and rolling back weak commitments. Scientists warn that the world is on track for around 2.6 degrees of warming by the end of the century. This level of heating would make large parts of the planet uninhabitable and cause immense human suffering. Yet, even in this bleak reality, women are leading the fight back. Across the world, women are driving some of the most ambitious and justice-centered climate action we see today. At COP30, women leaders from Brazil stand out. Environment Minister Marina Silva helped design the global ethical stocktake, bringing moral and ethical responsibility into climate policy. Minister for Indigenous Peoples Sonia Guajajara is ensuring Indigenous women are represented in negotiations and in financial and policy commitments that shape the future. Beyond global stages, women are leading climate action in their homes and communities. They run agriculture cooperatives, promote drought-resistant crops, and build early warning systems that save lives. Many of these systems reach women who lack access to traditional media, proving that local leadership can be just as powerful as national policy. At COP30, Brazil's First Lady Janja Lula da Silva serves as special envoy for women and amplifies these voices. Through the project Voices of the Biomes, women across Brazil's 5 biomes shared their lived experiences and solutions. She met farmers, indigenous women researchers, and community leaders who, despite loss, scarcity, and violence, continue creating solutions that protect life and sustain their communities. Amnesty International Brazil Director Jerima Wernick described the crisis as an emergency demanding urgent action to save lives, cultures, and ecosystems. Even in devastation, women show determination to rebuild. Highlighting women's leadership, resilience, and knowledge is one of the most powerful climate responses available, yet it remains undervalued and underfunded. Civil society continues pushing for gender integration across climate adaptation, mitigation, and finance, including reproductive health rights, security, and structural gender justice. As Janja Lula da Silva said, gender equality can no longer be an annex to climate decisions. Every step toward climate action is a step toward women living with greater dignity. And every advance in gender equality brings us closer to a world capable of overcoming the climate crisis. The future of climate action depends on who is heard and who leads.